What's up, guys? Happy New Year. I just wanted to make a short update on price of Bitcoin and maybe look at the whole history with some kind of a summary of what happened and maybe generalize it a little bit, zoom out and make a conclusion what we are expecting in the new year in 2025. So I would like to point out a couple of things. First of all, generally the trend which we looked at is pretty normal. It's pretty, well, I wouldn't say organic, but it's natural behavior with respect to previous cycles. I would like to start with the previous drop, which we had in the year 2021-22. We had this kind of a descending wedge, which is a bearish, which is bullish pattern, and we had the breakout from this wedge. Finally, had the kind of a accumulation here with sideways price action, and even more we had pretty strong support which was broken and then the price returned back. So this is another pattern which we often consider to be like reversal pattern from decline to growth again. So after that, these two things, we see the start of the bull market, right? And another thing, let's say we had this descending channel, right? This descending channel was shifted and it's stopped to like continue to test the lower the support from this channel, the support line. But at the same time, we have another channel which is ascending channel, and the breakout from both of those channels led to the growth to $108,000. So major patterns, major like formations, they often or very often, I would say, they result into the expected behavior. And we had something like this bull flag, right? Also, like was the growth consolidation, and we had the target about $100,000. Played out, right? Played out when we look at the major formations, long-term formations. So what we have now from that point is that there is a sort of a bull flag, because that was the growth, right? And now we have the consolidation, and technically we can grow up to $120 or even more, $120,000, sorry, or even more. But we need to see the breakout to the upside. This is another like a caveat here. If and only if we see the breakout, we may expect that this formation is going to result into the growth. But it's actually better to see the retest of this zone, this support, which was resistance, make it support. And if there is a pullback from the support, that is even a stronger confirmation that indeed this wasn't a false breakout, because it could do like this, right? So false breakout, go down, and so on. In fact, you may say that there was different support here, different resistance before. Now it was breakout to the upside, it was a false breakout. We tested from the bottom, and now we can test from the we can break to the downside and only then return and maybe do something like this. It's also possible, but the main idea, the main rule here is that when we see the confirmed breakout, maybe to the downside, maybe it's not a bull flag, right? Maybe it's not a bull flag and we won't see the growth. But when we see the breakout one way or another, that would be the confirmation of the trend, future trend. Hopefully, ideally, that is to the upside, or maybe a false breakout and then to the upside, which I am proponent of. But who knows? Until then, hard to say. It's very not reliable. But if there is a breakout, then maybe it's wise to start playing according to the breakout, like following the trend. So if you ask me, then I still consider that this support around $90,000, and if we zoom in, it's very clear that there is several tests of this area. Where do we have it? Here there was several tests of this area around 90,000, and we tested again, very slightly broke 92 up to 91.5. So multiple tests, they actually make the support weaker. right? And currently I doubt that. Before I actually thought that we might have the growth up to 102,000, maybe 104,000. Only then will go down and after go up. But now I think that maybe the aspects, some details here changed, and maybe we'll not go to 100,000 plus, but instead we have the first breakout here and only then go up. So that is my current takeaway here, my point of view of the current setup. Again, I'm looking forward to see 90,000 being broken, but that doesn't mean that the 180,000 is the top of the market. Probably we'll see higher price. So that is probably the idea right now. I may be wrong, but again, if we'll see the breakout in confirmation of upon retest, that would be the good long entry, meaning that it's all that is a part of the bull flag, which is going to be broken to the upside, and those 120, 100, maybe $30,000 is in the cards. That's the whole thing probably today, guys. Again, happy new year. See you on Monday, because we have holidays still going, and tomorrow is Saturday, also weekend. So I probably will make a short update in text in Telegram if something happens, but I guess the weekend should be pretty calm in terms of price action. I expect something more volatile next week. So that's it for today. Thank you again for watching. Happy New Year. See you next week. Goodbye.